Welcome to the interview, Mr. Prakash.
Thank you, Lavanya, for this opportunity. Let's
Uh,
start.
can you give us a brief introduction about yourself?
So, myself, Prakash Ashok Jadhav. I'm from Maharashtra, working in Pharma from last 18 years. Uh, yeah, so that's
Can you
a brief
tell us?
about me.
Can you tell us about your education background?
So, after my 12th in science stream, I have gone for the B Pharmacy, which is a pharmacy course. After that, I went for my masters, and after that, I joined my job. So, basically, I'm a pharmacist with Master of Pharmacy in the specialization pharmaceutics.
What is your current profession?
I'm working in pharmaceutical organization where the research and development on the various formulations and the medicines is carried out.
Okay. Can you explain what is formulation in a layman's language?
So, to understand in very simple language, formulation is nothing but it is a dosage form which can be very easily taken up. If you take the API or active ingredient, it may be bitter and it is difficult to take as such. So, it is formulated, it is presented in a form which can be easily taken up by patients. That is what called as a formulation.
So now can you explain what is API?
So if you see the tablet or capsule or any formulation, in that there is ingredient which actually helps us to get cure. That is called as the active pharmaceutical ingredient. Suppose there is 100% something in the tablet. In that it may be 5%, 10%, which is actually helping us to get cure. So that is called as the active pharmaceutical ingredient, which is nothing but API.
Are there different types of formulations, and if there are, can you explain what they are?
Yes, of course, there are different types of formulation. For example, kids cannot swallow the bigger tablets, right? They are very small. Their esophagus and their swallowing system is not so developed. So for them, mostly solution, suspension, syrups, these are the preferred dosage form. Those are liquid in nature, so that you can easily swallow, right? For elders, there are tablets, capsules, sachets. So yes, there are different dosage forms like solution, suspension, emulsion, tablet, capsule, sachet, injectables, ointments. Depending on the use, depending on the like site of action, and depending on the age and various factors, different dosage form can be prescribed by the doctor. So.
According to you, what is important, research and development or formulation department?
So actually, formulation department is nothing but a part of research and development only. So research and development is always a backbone for any organization to grow, because there are new various diseases are coming, and it is not like that ki if you do the research on fixed diseases and then it is end of the world. It's not like that. For example, take the recent example of corona, right? So no one was aware that corona will come and then there will be a lot of trouble people will have. So the scientists working in the research and development, they will be always working on the new types of diseases. There in the world there are a lot of diseases, and it's not like that ki we have a medicine for every disease. So the research and development work is always continuous going in the research setups, and formulation is a part of research and development. So any new molecule is discovered, which is called as NCE, that as such, as I told earlier, it cannot be taken directly by patient, right? So to convert that active pharmaceutical ingredient into the palatable dosage form or easy to take by the patient, the formulation team also work on that to make it in the presentable dosage form. So both are very critical element of the organization.
Okay. So what is the biggest challenge you have faced till date in your career?
So, in this means like when I called as myself as a formulation development, there are various challenges. Sometimes when we formulate the formulation, the API is not compatible with the excipients. Means when we add A, which is active with the B and C, the A is getting degraded. Means its potency get decreases. So we have to find the right choice of excipients while formulating. So that could be challenge. Sometimes we prepare a tablet, but that tablet, once it is swallowed by the patient, it should get disintegrate into the powder. So sometimes it happen when we do the testing in vitro, it is not able to open itself, then it is of no use. So there are various problems like dosage form related, manufacturing related, or compatibility related. So there are various challenges when we do the formulation development.
Okay, so how do you feel after every successful formulation results?
Yeah, it's a real satisfaction because once it's like means I can in very simple way say, if you play some game, right? If you are at level 1, and if it is a 10 level game, and one by one if you complete level, and after 10th level completion you will very happy, right? You have done something. So it's like means when you start the development of formulation, you will face some problem, you will find some solution, you will put lot of science in that, right? You will go through literature, right? And you will try to overcome that problem. So once the formulation, which is initially it was just a excipient and powder, and you finally made it the tablet or capsule, and in very elegant dosage form, very colorful, and good in taste. So end of the day it gives very happiness and satisfaction that yes, there was a lot of problem, but with the teamwork, with the innovation, with a lot of thoughts, we end up with the what we are looking for. Yeah.
So, what is the future of the Indian pharmaceutical companies in your opinion?
Yeah, so India is one of the very big market. I will say, as far as pharma field is concerned, our population is also very high. There are a lot of diseases still not touched by medicines, and also we have a good infrastructure in India where we can manufacture the drugs and export to the countries. So again, I would like to give the example of Corona. If you remember, or if you see Google it, a lot of vaccines required for the corona treatment actually got manufactured in India, and it has been exported to the various part of countries. So in that way, India has played a very very important role in corona management, and like that for many other diseases. So in short, what I can say is, in India, pharma has a very very bright future in terms of manufacturability, in terms of leading the pharma across the globe. And there are many molecules and many research is going in India, which is of world class. So in short, I can say ki there is a very bright future of pharma in India.
Okay. Is it true that pharma companies have to follow more rules and regulations than any other industry? And can you tell if there are?
Uh, Rules and regulations, I will say, are everywhere, whether it is any profession. But yes, as you rightly said, it is, it is different. I will say rather than more, because the reason is very simple, Lavanya. We uh, we are we are actually directly playing with the human life, right? See, let's take an example of car. See, if car is there, there are also a lot of rules and regulation in manufacturing, but that is not so directly involved, right? But here the medicines are directly consumed by the patient. So any quality compromise or any problem in that medicine, immediately it is a life threatening. If it is a good quality, there it's what is expected. If it is, there is some problem in the formulation or in the medicine, the patient will die, right? So we are directly dealing with the human lives, right? So in that way, the rules and regulations and quality is very very critical in pharma. And there are you ask the rules and regulations. So see, since these are the life saving medicines, there are lot of rules and regulations, starting from the whatever raw material we use. There are a lot of testing. It is not like that we can as such take it. First of all, the quality of raw material is tested. Then there is a storage in the manufacturing setup. It is called a GMP, means good manufacturing practice. There are that the temperature RH has to be maintained throughout the manufacturing of these medicines. Then there is a flow of the manufacturing. It is not like haphazardly we are manufacturing anywhere. There is a very systematic flow, okay, from where the raw material is coming, then it is converted into dosage form, then it is a packaging, and then there is a testing, there is a quality testing, and on top of it there is a quality assurance department which sets a lot of SOPs, which is standard operating procedure. If we follow all these systems, which is nothing but you can also say rules and regulation, the end product will be of very high quality, and in that terms we are reducing the all risk of which is related with the human being. So the best quality product, there is always very less chance of any mishappening. So in that way, yes, pharma setup, as it is dealing with the directly human beings, the rules and regulations are very stringent and very high to get the quality products.
So, how will AI be used in pharma companies?
So thanks. This is a really great question. Nowadays AI is everywhere, right? You see the news. There is there one lady will come and she will give the news, right? And actually that is a virtual. So AI is a future. AI is a very recent trend, and of course AI although it is not so explored in pharma, but I see there is lot of potential of AI in pharma. So, for example, I can say, see, let's take once the manufacturing is happen of tablet, right? There, when we prepare the tablet, let's say if it is a 1 lakh batch size, maybe few tablets may not be the of good quality. It is broken at somewhere. Those tablets should not go to the market, right? So, in the age old, or maybe in the previous days, the there is a people working in the pharma, they have to manually pick those tablets, they have to manually, and you can imagine 1 lakh tablet, if two people are just segregating and removing the bad quality tablet, it will take hours together, days together, right? And then the supply will be shorter in the market. So there is a AI segment plays a role. There are machines, there are equipments which has been loaded with the pre-program. Okay, so those AI helps to there will be camera system and all those things that will automatically sort. You just put the tablet 1 lakh here, in within the half an hour you will get good tablets separate, bad tablets separate. So in that way AI is, this is just one example, very simple I told. It has lot of application in pharma. Nowadays there are coating machines where you just load the tablet, go, and come after 3 hours your tablets are coated with very beautiful color. And so nowadays 3D printing is also very important, and in that also AI is having very high role. So in short, what I can say ki, yes, AI is not like very new. It is used in from olden days, but the extent is quite less, and the applications was not so innovative. But nowadays the engineers or the teams are working very heavily to make it part of pharma as well, and there is lot of potential of AI into the pharma as well, to increase the productivity, to increase the quality, to increase the speed. Yeah.
So, do you think this is one of the most noble profession as it helps people?
Yes, it is of course very noble profession. Ideally, we should not compare any profession with each other. All are unique in their own way. But yes, as you ask, it really gives the satisfaction. See, you are developing something. You are doing research and development. You are coming with the different dosage forms. You are finding what is the people are having problem. Ultimately, it is a like direct connect with social life. There are lot of kids or mid-age population or old age population, they are still struggling, they are having problem, cancer, there are many diseases still need to be worked. So when we see them, the always thought comes, can we do something for them, right? So it is a like profession where we are doing lot of research and development to make the life of the patients, to make their life easy and simple, so that they get benefited, as well as there are a lot of unmet needs in the still patient segment, which we try to identify and address it. So I will say it is a very challenging and very fascinating profession, where lot of science, energy, execution, innovative thoughts, out of box thinking, and many things are required. And it's not like a routine job, like you do something today and same you are repeating for months together. You, in a single project or in a single formulation, you may encounter hundreds of challenges to resolve that, and each day is a unique. That always motivate you to keep motivated and work to resolve that. So yeah, right.
Okay. So, do you think that there is any risk in this profession?
Risk, risk is always there. See, anything you do, it is always associated with some or the other sort of risk. So let me reframe this question. Okay, risk in pharma. See, when you do research, okay. So even let me give very simple example so that you will understand. When you go to some mall and you are playing some game and you are getting, suppose there is a bullseye and you have to hit that and you have three chances. It is a risk, right? Maybe you will end up with all the three and you are not hitting the bullseye, right? So that is also risk, right? You are wasting your money, right? So it's a very vague and separate example, but what I try to mean is, see, when you do research, when you start some new molecule, you never know that is going to be success or fail. So there is always 50% chances of failure as well. So in that term, it is not like that if you start something, there will be 100% success. It is always associated with the 50% failure. So that's how the important thing is, after experimentation, if there is a failure, you have to learn from that what is the reason for failure, and you have to learn from that failure and implement into the new experimentation. In that way, you can reduce the risk. So risk is there in terms of success rate, which is in most of the profession. However, it can be mitigated by appropriate application of technology, appropriate learning from the failure, appropriate strategies, and a lot of science putting and working as a team. Then those risks can be definitely reduced to very less extent, I will say. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think this is a very good career choice?
Yeah, of course. I am working from 19 years very passionately, and there are a lot of. It is very nice profession, beautiful profession. There are various departments in pharma. For example, there is quality assurance, quality control, research and development, formulation development, analytical. Tremendous. There are a lot of departments who dedicatedly work, and as a team they bring the one beautiful and very safer dosage form. So yeah, there is tremendous opportunity. You can go abroad. There are many pharma companies. Lot of nowadays gene therapy and very new concept and new research is going on. So across the globe there are various pharma companies. There is a huge interest and huge requirement of pharma profession across the globe. So yeah, it is a really very important profession. Yeah.
So, can you give the advice to the new joiners about this profession?
Yeah, I think that's a really good question. So, advice from my side after my 18-19 year experience, I will say ki, see, any stream you chose, whether it is a pharma or any other, you should choose that by heart, not by force. Okay, so it should come by out of your passion. You should have strong enough interest in that, because that drives you to go for longer. If you come by any force or somebody telling without you having interest, it will not go for long. You will not able to excel to the maximum potential, I will say. So if you do something by wholeheartedly, any profession and including pharma, you will find your own ways. You will have lot of challenges, but at the same time you will find the different ways by different you may do the research and literature and find the platform technology and overcome that. But the driving factor will be interest. So your own interest, if is there, and eagerness to always learn, and eagerness to always resolve the challenge, not run away from the challenge. If you always work without giving up and applying the latest technologies, keep on reading the new things what is coming up. So all these aspect if you follow, you will definitely excel in this field and will be top on one fine day.
Okay. Thank you for the interview.
Yeah, thank you, Lavanya, for giving me this opportunity. It was really beautiful to interact with you, and I really appreciate the questions. Was very nice, you friend. Thank you.